So, how are you doing?
We're good.
Yes, and how was the summer? Was it great, hot?
We actually didn't get much of a hot summer because we went from festival season here in Europe, and it was actually nice weather, which was cool. And then we went to South America where they're having their winter. So we missed all of summer pretty much. But that's okay though, it was still really cool. It went by really fast, and now we're here again.
Yes, you were on a soundtrack of Twilight and Transformers, and I mean, it's a big feeling to see and hear your music on a big movie screen. How it was to see that and feel the music.
It's amazing. It's really surreal still thinking about it. You know, I don't know. Everything we're doing right now is like so far beyond what we ever could have dreamed we'd actually be doing. You know, and then to be on movies, like it's just unbelievable to be, you know, for our art to be able to match something of that magnitude, you know, as a movie, and for it to fit and for people to like it, and I don't know, it's still surreal every time we hear it or see it, or I don't know, it's so cool. Hopefully we get to do more of that stuff.
Yeah.
So, are you fans of the movies of Transformers and Twilight? I read that you like maybe the books of Twilight, that you read the books, and you like the film also.
I read the Twilight books I finished them, and then I found out they were making the movie, and then we ended up getting the soundtrack. It was super exciting. And I have to say, like, I wasn't like a massive fan of the full film franchise. Like, I didn't love every film, you know? Like, I was glad we were in the first one because I thought that was the best one out of the three. And then when I saw Transformers, like, I love every Transformers movie. I'm like kind of a nerd when it comes to that stuff. So that was, I mean, it's been really cool because our music, I feel like there's, you know, as much as we write music that I think you can sing along to and it's really fun, there's also, some of our stuff has like a dark feeling to it, and we write heavier songs every now and then. And it's been cool. It's been really cool for those songs to like match up with sort of like action movies like Transformers and stuff, because it's like what Taylor said, it's just so surreal. You never expect something that you wrote in like a little room one day to be, you know, happening while robots from outer space are killing each other, you know. It's just like, it's bizarre and so cool.
Okay, after George and Zach quit the band, was it difficult to continue after that, or was it easier, or have you seen it that they're gonna quit the band?
It was a journey for us, you know. It's anything like that's really tough, you know. It's tough to lose friends like that, and you know, and logistically it was a big shift that had to happen. So it was a learning curve, you know, and definitely felt like an emotional roller coaster. But I think once we basically this record was the most important thing that could have ever happened to our band, because I think this record taught us how to move on and how to operate in. Yeah, I don't know. It's something that just needed to happen, and it's unfortunate that it needed to, but we're in a better place because of it. So, and it's all in the past now. So now we're good. We're here.
Yes, and with the new album, you want, with the name of the new album Paramore, you want to make a new chapter.
Yeah, a new book even. We just wanted to start over fresh, really, and like maybe even use this record as a way to reintroduce our band to our own fans that have been following us for a long time, and then of course introduce us to new fans and people that have never heard of us before. I think we're so proud of this record that I would be happy if this was the first record that anyone knew of us, you know? Not to say that we're not into and very proud of all the stuff we've done in the past, but I just never imagined being so in love with the music that we make. Like, you know, I've never felt that way about anything we've done as I'm so proud of this record.
So would you say with the new album you grow up, or it's more mature? Or it's...
Yeah, I would say we grew up a lot, you know. I don't know, like, I really don't know what mature music sounds like, you know. I wonder sometimes when bands say that if it does it really mean anything? Because it's hard to really pinpoint what point in your life you're fully grown up and arrived and mature, Because I think we learn new things every single day, and every year that goes by that we write a whole batch of new songs, it might sound like a different person just because you're changing all the time. You're learning and you're experiencing new things. So what I do know is that this album has 3 years worth of experiences and growing up and learning so much stuff, So I don't know, maybe I wouldn't call it our mature album, but I would definitely say it's a Paramore that we've never been before and that we've always wanted to be.
Okay. With the new album, did it change? Does it came spontaneously, or it was a previous thing you wanted to change, or it was yes we changed it? I mean, never know it. It came spontaneous.
It was kind of both. I think with every new record, I think you, as an artist, you want to make a better record. You want to progress. You want to challenge yourself, and you want people to like it more than the last one. I think every artist has that mentality, or I think they should. So I do think that was a part of it, but we had to change. I think at the beginning of the process, we kind of tried to write songs like some of our older songs, still pushing the limits a little bit, but it was still very much kind of an old way of doing things, and it just wasn't working. We didn't believe in it, so it was kind of like we were forced into change, and we had to look at it from a different vantage point. We had to write songs differently. We had to kind of be a bit more vulnerable with ourselves and our influences. And, so I think it was kind of both. I think there was a part of it that we had control of and a part of it that we didn't, but yeah.
Okay, what's your favorite song of the new album?
Mine changes every day, I swear. We have a set list that we're playing now at all the shows, and it's still really new, and we're playing a lot of songs for the first time on this tour that we never played before, and it's really made me fall in love again with some of the songs on the new album, like Daydreaming. I'm so into Daydreaming. I think it's something that's been really different for us, like a song that I don't know if it's like all guitars and stuff, but I still am not sure if it would have fit on anything we've ever done before. Writing that song is one of those moments that I definitely feel like our band grew up a little bit, So performing that is really cool, and it's sort of become one of my favorites. Do you have a favorite?
Right now, a song called Last Hope is probably it's another song that we're playing in the set. It's a newer song for us, and I don't know. I connect with music on a very emotional level. I don't even really listen to lyrics a lot, although her lyrics on the song are I think my favorite thing she's ever written. But it's always a very emotional experience for me every night. So I think that's my favorite right now.
And when you create a song, is that first the lyrics or the music? What is the first thing?
It's usually, I would say we've always done it music first. I love to write like that, because I like to hear all the melodies that Taylor's playing and sort of be inspired by that and the rhythms and the beats and stuff. But there were a lot more songs on this album than ever before that started with one line of lyrics and melody, or this idea that was really vocals first, and then Taylor would build something around that. So this album was different. I feel like every song sort of came to us in a new way, but I would say generally we like to write with music first, kind of being the starting point, the foundation.
So for your new album, you worked in the studio with Ian Robin from Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah.
He was the drummer. Mm-hmm. How it was to work with a big artist like him. I mean, Nine Inch Nails is so great, and not like you. It's very other kind of music. How it was, how it came to the partnership or partner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing working with Alon. He's the best drummer I've ever seen or heard in my life. So it was really cool, and we got the opportunity to work with him. Our producer, Justin Aldo Johnson, used to play bass in Nine Inch Nails, so he knew Alon through that, and just thought it was going to be a good fit. And we were really nervous because we'd never gone into a studio without our own drummer, you know, and it couldn't have been a better fit. And it was like such an honor. It was like the whole time we were watching, I'm like, this is something we'll never forget, you know, and we're so lucky that we get to be someone that he, you know, that gets to work with him. So yeah, it seems like we always have kind of followed the Nine Inch Nails camp, because we got Josh Freese to play on a tour with us one time, and so it feels like we're just trying to make the rounds through all the Nine Inch Nails camp.
Just give us time, we'll go through all of it.
Yeah.
Trent Reznor will be singing back up pretty soon.
So if you could choose any artist of the world, alive or dead, with who would you want to rock?
That's a good question. I mean, I think I'm just down with this old standards like Johnny Cash and Elvis. I like that stuff because it's where, you know, it's sort of, you can trace back the music that we love all the way back there, and then you can trace it further into a lot of gospel and R&B music. But I like that whole era, 50s and 60s, when rhythm and blues sort of meshed with rock and roll. I don't know. I would like that. Who would you like?
I've always thought it'd be cool to work with like an old composer like Mozart or Bach or Beethoven, or just obviously completely different worlds, and I don't think I could possibly ever be any more inferior to them. But I don't know, I think they are responsible for so much, and they were creating something that had never been done before. It wasn't inspired by anything previous, and I don't know, it'd be incredible to work with a mind like that, or just I guess sit and watch them. I'm sure I couldn't add anything.
So you were playing at Rock am Ring, and how it was it?
Rock am Ring was huge for us. We had such a blast. I mean, I couldn't even see the end of the crowd, you know? Just went for miles. It was, I don't know, I feel like we do all right in those situations. The times where we feel pressure, you know, I feel like we always perform well under pressure. And so we were nervous, but had a blast. It was so fun.
Do we have time to see other bands at the festival, or you all need to jump into the car and go to the next stage?
It was kind of like that, but I think, did you guys watch the first day? I watched more people at Rock and Park.
Yeah, I saw Phone at Rock am Ring, which are good friends of ours, which was awesome. We got to see Korn,
Yeah.
which was awesome.
Yeah.
Got to see that, and
Yeah, I think that's all I watched.
yeah.
We know Head from Korn, and so I don't think any of us had ever seen Korn before,
No.
and we went, and it was awesome.
It was fun.
It was crazy.
Yes, I think it's finished.